Hey Scorpio, we're gonna do your reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm burning a bay leaf for you. If you would take a minute to write in your journal if you have it handy, or oh geez, I've got to get better at this. Okay. And or write your intentions in the comments. Oh my gosh, one of these days this is not gonna go well. Because the videos are circulated, you know, thousands of times all over the world, and that way your intention can get circulated with it. So I love when you guys write your intentions in the comments. I think they motivate, they inspire and uplift each other and me, and it just keeps giving it power as they circulate. If you don't want to write your own, then I'm going to start the comments off with, you see I'm very distracted here. Look at it, burned it. I'm going to start the comments off with a intention manifestation for you guys, so you can just say yes or I affirm, anything to get your energy included in that. Okay. All right. So, wow. And then also do me a favor, or each other a favor, please go through and do a thumbs up on everybody else's intention. We're going to get back into manifesting mode. I'm usually a really strong manifester, but I've been working on some dark night, really dark stuff, like opened a can of worms of some unresolved trauma. And I don't know which signs I have told this to. Don't talk about it very much. And I think when I start doing the all signs, which I'm going to start doing, that's where I'm going to talk about stuff, because that way it's not a little bit here and a little bit there. But so, you know, I have some pretty heavy stuff in my past that I just never healed from, you know, some seriously dark, just horrific traumas, you know, some things finding my best friend with her head blown. I'm sorry to say it so crude. I can't say it in a soft way because then I get emotional. But yeah, I found my best friend with her head blown off, and I lost her, and then, okay, see, this is why I don't talk about it. Then my husband, I was pregnant, had a 1-year-old, and then a few years later, I helped take care of my mom while she, you know, for her last year while she was dying of cancer. It just all happened. I just never dealt with the first one before the second one. And then anyway, our cells hold trauma. They have memory. And I was not really familiar with the whole dark night thing because I just glaze over everything, right? And I opened a can of worms with my yoga release practices, and like, it's crazy. I mean, I cry every day. It's so heavy. It's just bringing out a different side of me, you know. But anyway, why did I even get on that? I set an intention for you guys. It's for completion. You guys, some of you guys are in a dark storm too, and been in some sort of karmic cycle. This is what I picked up on in the beginning, or in the pre-shuffle. You're in a storm. I'm in it too. So you're not alone. You know, together we're stronger. And the storm often comes to clear the path. Okay, so you get through the storm faster. So this has been, my son is 18. My son was 1 when my husband died, and not born when my best friend died. So, you know, for 20 years I've suppressed it. And I see it's so hard to talk about still, but when you face the storm, when you run towards it, you get through it faster than when you run away from it, because eventually it's just constantly following you, and it's gonna, you know, it catches up usually, and then you run along with it. So I feel like you guys are in a karmic cycle that needs to end, and this is a good opportunity for you to really end it. Maybe do some healing, trauma healing, release. It's the muscles in your hips. For me, I just started having these waves of, you know, uncontrollable sadness and crying when I was doing these yoga practices, and then that kind of led into, you know, really like trying to allow it instead of fighting it. But you guys have something like that going on. I'm going to show you what this pre-shuffle it looks like, and then we're going to go into a spread. The spread may be totally different, but somebody needs to hear this. It looks like you've given and given and given. This Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Lover's card, Gemini energy. Within every good there is bad. Within every bad there is good. Sometimes some of us, me, maybe y'all, what you do is you just want to forget that there's going to be some darkness in there. It's just part of it. We really can't even appreciate the light without the dark, right? So give. This also represents a decision, and it could be between two people. Here we have the Knight of Wands. This is somebody that comes in. I picked up a vibe. These cards I don't know that any other reader would read this because it was just intuitive. But what I picked up from this is give. And you've got somebody maybe taker. It's not progressing, even though you maybe keep trying. Maybe you try harder. Maybe instead of pulling your energy away from somebody who doesn't do their part, you try harder to make up for it or to prove yourself or something like that. I didn't pull this card, but the very next card is a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords cuts things out that don't serve her. It restores balance. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to stop, but I'm going to shuffle, but that's feeling left out in the cold. There also could be, this is cutting someone out that no longer serves you. And maybe you just need to say it. Say what you need to say, Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're doing good. So that intention was, that's why I got off on that. That intention was for a cycle completion, a difficult, painful cycle to complete. I think you've been in a karmic cycle, and maybe you've been resisting the lesson, okay? Or running along with the storm, trying to avoid it. In tarot, we say, holding a tower up, but I'm kind of liking the storm thing lately. See, there it is, the storm. The tower, I just said tower, and look where I split the deck. Crazy. Y'all's energy is strong. Right when I said strong, look what showed. Strong. All right. Y'all are going to get a good reading, or a strong reading. Hopefully it'll be good. Okay. Scorpio. Wow, so Two of Wands, that's a decision. It was in reverse. It's kind of subjective, this deck, because it's very challenging. It's very, oh wow, and there's another decision. I was going to say, this deck can go upside down, backwards, forwards, so there's a lot of, it's a complicated deck. There's a lot of room for interpretation, but this Two of Wands was backwards. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to feel for it. But it is a decision, and then here's the decision. Within every dark, there's light. So even if you make the wrong decision, there's still going to be some good. Even if it's growth, that's what I'm getting here, okay? Decision. It's the worst decision you can make is not doing anything, is staying stuck and not movement. And eventually, that is a decision. That's a decision to stay where you are and not improve or not grow. One more for that. So Nine of, it looks like it's because you don't want to be single, maybe. But it's hindering you. This is Nine of Pentacles, and I'm reading it backwards. There might be some sort of connection to money. Yeah, look at that, not wanting to let go, a fear of not having enough. Exactly. Right when I said it. Strong energy, you guys. Okay, so the Magician, that's all about what you want. It's about manifesting. Put your manifestations in the comments. I will go through and affirm all of them also. Or just say yes, I affirm, or whatever, so that you get included in mine. Mine is for everyone who reads it. I'm going to start the intentions. I'm going to start the comments off with intentions for everyone who reads them. Okay. Phoenix Rising. This is crazy because this was so strong in the pre-shuffle, but I didn't pull it. Nine of Cups, self-love. This big need for you to redirect your energy that you've been giving away to the wrong person onto yourself. The Nine of Cups is blessing, self-love. Look how it fell right underneath the independence and wealth card. So this is a strong need for you to shift that energy. Okay, I'm going to take that Strength card because it's the second time it's made me feel a pull. Okay, so your person's energy, painful ending. Put the Strength card here. Strength card is self-control, taming that balance, balance between the lion and the lamb. Here again, we have the Empress. That's Libra energy, but it's very much about self-love. Oh my gosh, and the butterfly. Look at this. Butterflies are strong for me right now. I'm obsessed with them. I don't know, they're everywhere. Look, I even bought this crazy ring. Not wearing it because I'm trying not to draw attention to my nails because they look so bad. Oh yeah, this is from all my shadow stuff I've go through. I've pulled my nails, so I just like nervous picking when I'm not even paying attention. It's kind of embarrassing, but anyway, it is what it is, and things will get better because of it. So here in the outcome, there's a new beginning. Clear your slate. It's time for you to, I think, say goodbye. Oh, just got 11:11 when I looked at the camera. It's time to clear your slate and start over. That Full card, that's transition. Right underneath the Phoenix Rising, this Judgment card is a second chance. It's transition. You've got a powerful spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 majors. 7 major arcana, or 6 maybe. Something difficult. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about that Wheel of Fortune. I want to clarify that. Again, feeling stuck, not movement. I think you might be with somebody that just takes. And it doesn't mean they're a bad person. That's this yin-yang again. Within every good there is bad. Within every bad there is good. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It means that in their place in their life right now, it's not complementary to you. Doesn't mean it won't change, but it's just time for some difficult, very painful, difficult cycle to close out. Look at that. I don't know if I don't impress you guys sometimes, because I totally impress myself. Even though I know it's not me, I know it's you guys, it's not me. But this is cycle completion. As I was saying, just exactly as I was saying, the cycle needs to close out. There you go. Wow. What else? But there's resistance. There's that Queen of Pentacles. Oh, okay, I like that. I feel something else. Something like there's something else coming up about giving to someone else. Hold on. My dog. Okay. Why do we have the Page of Cups in our I think that Queen of Pentacles is you. I mean, I guess it could be some... Oh, you know what else I just feel like I felt earlier, but I didn't... Maybe I glazed over. Somehow that Queen of Pentacles might be a taker. Somebody that takes or wants money or sees things for the financial gain, financial... I don't know. Tell me, okay, I'm going to lay one more out, and then we're going to grab a clarifying deck. Hermit. Interesting, because my next card is the King of Swords. Hermit is somebody that sees things through a different light. They grow. They seek enlightenment. They go off and they shut out all the noise. I think there's a fear of, being alone or not being able to make it on your own. I mean, you guys have to do what you have to do. It's your life. It's your decisions. You're always responsible for your actions. So but I just feel like there might be somebody going, I can't do anything. I'm stuck. You can, even if that's the case, what I'm feeling compelled to say is make steps towards independence. Take steps towards, even if you know, somebody that's even in bed and not able to, you know, move around much, still can, you know, start doing something online or looking, or you can work from your phone. I mean, I don't think it's great because of dopamine, it messes with dopamine, but there are things you can do. And even just taking steps towards something, it's proven now that that's releases just as much or more dopamine than actually the reward, than actually completion. Look at that, 6. This is being rewarded. Health energy is crazy. This is recognition, success, recognition, reward. 6 of Wands for taking action. Crazy, just right when I was saying it. Unbelievable. Okay, what are we clarifying here? Yeah. Okay, well, it already flew out. Let's see. I wanted to clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Somebody, I think what this is, it needs to end. There's some sort of painful ending, and we'll dive into a little deeper about what's coming next once you know, can get through this. But that Queen of Pentacles might be representing someone who acts like a queen, but is really just gives like a takes like a queen, but gives like a page, like that. Kind of some sort of selfish energy somewhere in this dynamic. Page of Coins. I mean, jeez. And somebody doesn't want to see it. So Page of Coins. So I'm feeling like you're being taken advantage of, and you know that you need to get out, but now's a good time. Now's like a window. There's a lot of change that's being forced right now. That, I mean, it really is like kind of one of those things where once you see something so clearly, you can't unsee it. And I feel like that's where we are, or where some of you are. There's a Death card. Of course, we've got Scorpionic energy here. We have Leo. We have a lot of major arcana. We have Aries, Libra, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Aries twice, Taurus, Virgo. We have everything. I'm just naming major arcana. Tell me what's next. Or tell me what you want to tell me. How's that? Well, I said what's next, and there's 2 of Cups. Chariot and Moon. Forward motion. Okay, this might indicate a move to someplace by water, or hiking, forest, river running. This is forward motion for sure. 2 of Cups is 2 people that give equally. Here's another 2. I see 2 right here. The Moon is, it's emotion, but it's, you know, it's water here. It could be love, but I feel like this is a move, making a move towards water. However that means. Tell me. Let me know in the comments. But something good with, what's the deal with those animals? There's another 2. Okay, you guys keep your eye out for 2s. Page of Cups, 6. Somebody that's giving, maybe with their words, somebody that actually expresses love. Tell me about the, okay, Death card, truth, clarity. You guys can't stop seeing what you need to see. It might be painful for a while, but it's gonna, you know, free. I think something, a painful cycle is closing out, and it's gonna free you. Look, okay. Okay, I'm not going to avoid it anymore. I feel also I'm getting twin flames. Some of you might be coming, once you get rid of somebody gets out of a karmic situation, a twin flame situation might show up. But I don't really want you guys to be looking for twin flame because it's very painful. But we do have twin flame energy here multiple times. There's the Emperor. Now we have Emperor, Empress. Only thing we're missing for twin flame is 4 of Wands. There's a 2 again, and there's the Hangman. So it's like the path is there. You just got to take the first step. Okay. I think you guys might have to just embrace it, you know, it's like sometimes you have to go through the storm to get to the calm, and putting it off is just making the storm bigger or something like that. Take action. I mean, there's a lot of indication of money too. Beautiful. Okay. I want more. More. Let me see if we can get an angel guidance card. Oh, I know what I need to do. Moon card. So that's the deal. You've got something beautiful and more equal in your front of you, but you can't see it yet because you're in the midst of a storm, or you're not willing to release something that needs to be released. Whoa. This is too many. But there, look at that. It's time to take action, surrender to the divine, time to give rather than take. Okay, well, I feel like, I don't know how that applies. It might apply to something else, someone else, but it doesn't, I'm not going to go into it because I don't really know how it applies, but we're going to get another card. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Be bold and make the first move. A new start is coming. It's time to take action. Look at that. I put it back and it came out again. And it's Aries. I mean, I think I put it back. I remember the words. I think that was the one that came out. So let me read it. New moon in Aries. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there's something you want to happen in your life. So take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go, exactly what we've been saying. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and we got the Fool card, which is a new beginning. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well. As you charge towards your goals, you'll create much better karma for yourself. And don't even think about giving up. Avoid being brash. You need a 12-month plan. A new male is coming into your life. Holy moly, it's crazy. These readings are crazy. These cards are supercharged from the moon. This is really strongly saying that just take the first step and don't, maybe what's happening, Scorpio, is you're not taking a step because you want to have all the steps laid out and just get through it real fast. And this is saying that it was definitely saying that's not the way to do it. It's saying what did it say? It's saying, what did it say? Caution, don't go too fast. So just take the first few steps. Plan out the steps. Plan out the next year. I love this reading. It's hard. Y'all are in the storm. I am too. But we're facing it. We've got to face the storm and improve life, improve things. Let me get this one. I also am still feeling that whole water, moving towards water. Something about water and hiking and woods, trees. Maybe a peaceful place to meditate. Oh, I just felt a card and I didn't pull it. Come on, flip for me. Home. Your household situation is improving either through a move. Oh my gosh. Move. Just like I keep saying, I'm feeling a move. Water or a healthy change in the occupants. You guys, yay. I love readings like this where I get confirmation. This is kind of giving me butterflies. Okay, let's see. This is crazy. You guys let me know in the comments, please. I love to hear about it. Oh. It says, by warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. There's an undying flame within your soul, and it's the light, seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around. Does your home reflect warmth? If not, this is an easy remedy and important to do. It's a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your house, such as lighting to the fireplace or something cozy, or pillows or fresh flowers. Keep warming up your outer world, and your inner world responds to meet it. This increases your energy level, automatically shifts all outward appearances towards the better. Watch how simple steps recharge flame with everyone in your household. This flame, that's kind of different than what this is saying. Through a move or healthy change in occupants. This flame cleanses away negativity and brings in the new with vigor and irresistible invitation. So there's a need maybe for you to change. For some of you, I feel like it might be your appearance, and I'm not saying totally change your appearance, but maybe some newer clothes or some clean, maybe iron, something like that, something that makes you feel good about yourself. If you make some changes like that, maybe it's in your bedroom or your house, or like it's saying, but for some of you, it might be a fresh haircut, some kind of like maybe, reinvention to feel good. Those kind of outward, those kind of changes can change the whole trajectory of your outlook and make you feel better. I think that's what it's saying. I love you, Scorpio. Let me know in the comments. Beautiful, beautiful, painful, but beautiful, powerful reading. Okay, hope it, well, I already know it's going to reach the right people because that's the intention I set. But let me know. I love you so much. Put your intentions and your manifestations in the comments, and if you don't want to write your own, just say yes or I affirm, because I'm going to write some. I'll have some in there for you, and then thumbs up everyone else's, and the videos go all over the world, and they just keep going and keep going and keep going. So get your manifestations in there if you are if you want. I love you guys. Bye, Scorpio.